Hey guys, I'm Allison. I'm the Pampered Wife. I feel like this year Ilia has had a huge moment. I feel like actually a lot of clean beauty brands have, but Ilia especially, they've done their repackaging, rebranding, and they're available all over now, not just at Credo or Ilia Beauty. They're also available at Sephora, and I've seen non-clean beauty enthusiasts wearing Ilia. It's just really had a big year. So today I'm wearing a full face of Ilia. Thought I'd do a brand overview for you. If you aren't familiar with my channel, I do lots of different clean beauty things here, mostly makeup and skincare, but also lifestyle sometimes. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit the ring bell notification so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video, and like the video. That helps me so much. Obviously, I'm mid-40s, actually 47, closer to 50 at this point, so I'm also speaking from a more mature skin type. I have normal skin that tends to be dehydrated, especially in the winter. So let's jump into it. Ilia was founded by a woman named Sasha. She's from Vancouver. It was founded about 2011, and basically, I believe she was a typography major or working in typography, and her mother was an organic foods enthusiast who encouraged her to look at the ingredients of her makeup. And I believe it started with her lip balm, that she looked at the ingredients and saw that they were not safe and clean, and made it her mission from there on out to create skincare that is, or rather makeup that is also skincare. So every item in their line is supposed to also be good for your skin, have active skincare ingredients. Their whole goal is to have makeup for skin that is still going to look like skin afterwards. So I wouldn't expect them to come out with a full coverage kind of concealer or foundation, which you'll see in today's video, are not. They also are into SPF. They have multiple products, 2 different powder products that I know of to reapply SPF, as well as an SPF primer or foundation that I actually don't have. I tried a sample of it, wasn't crazy about it, and I have some SPFs that I really do like. So anyway, that was released this year. Basically, they're into washes of color, multi-use products, and SPF. They're also interested in sustainably packaging. They've rebranded this year, as I mentioned. I have some of the older brand products, some of the new rebranding products. They're trying to switch more to glass, use paper products that are responsibly sourced, using recycled aluminum, and they also participate with TerraCycle in their zero waste box. I've mentioned TerraCycle before, where you can take any product, any brand, and put it in the zero waste box, and TerraCycle recycles it. You're guaranteed they're actually going to recycle it. You can go on Ilia's website, I'll provide the link below, and they will send you a mailing label. I believe you still pay postage to send it back to them, but they will get it into TerraCycle for you. Again, it can be any brand. It doesn't have to be Ilia's product. So I love that commitment to the recycling and eliminating waste in that way. So the first product I'm gonna start with, obviously, is the foundation. They do make a priming serum or serum primer. I do not have that. I find that my moisturizers underneath my foundation are plenty, and I just wouldn't use a primer, so there was no reason for me to get it. This is the Ilia Trueskin Serum Foundation. It is in a glass bottle with a plastic top. This is the old packaging. Really, from what I can tell, the only difference between the old and the new is color. Hopefully they have changed the pump mechanism, because this pump is just terrible. The product leaks out all over from the sides. The top cracked. I think maybe I put it on too hard at one point. I hadn't even dropped it. I can't wait to get rid of this packaging, or I can't wait to get rid of this product, just because I'm so sick of the packaging. It gets all over my hands and is so messy. But aside from that, Ilia claims that it is a weightless formula, buildable for light to medium coverage with a velvety finish. They do have 18 shades, and I agree, it's definitely lightweight. It is a super runny formula. It takes quite a while to spread out. The best way to apply it, I've found, is with my fingertips, although I do like to use a sponge as well, but then it shears it out a little bit too much. It definitely is a light coverage. I think medium coverage It could be if you do 2 coats, but you're never gonna cover all your imperfections. Mine certainly peek through, like my hyperpigmentation. If I use a brush, I find that it leaves brush strokes. I really have to buff it in, and the texture that's left on my skin really isn't appealing. The color that I got happens to be quite wrong for me. It's just a little too yellow. I have the color Selena. That's what I was thinking of when I said yellow. Anyway, I have the color Selena. It's just a little too yellow. I think I got it when I had a fake tan, and so I was a little more golden toned. That could be one of the reasons I don't like it. Another reason is it really clings to dry patches. I happen to be in a good place right now, and I know to really moisturize underneath when I wear it. But if you have any dry skin anywhere, this will accentuate it. It really looks awful. I don't think it does good things for my pores. I think it almost looks patchy when I rub it out on my face. Maybe that's the coloring, but I don't think so. And it also never dries down. They say a velvety finish. Maybe it does dry down to a velvety finish to look at, but it never dries down on my skin. I did not powder it today, which I usually do. I don't like how it feels on my skin. I definitely have to powder it. It just still feels not so much like I have something sitting on my skin, but when I go to touch my face, it's still a little sticky. So I just prefer a product that dries down more. The pluses of this product are that it does have aloe leaf, rosehip, jojoba, and marula oils in it, so it is really nourishing. It is great for sensitive skin. It has a slight scent to it. I don't know if it's actually scented or that's just how it smells. I'm not crazy about it. It dissipates, and it becomes one of those, I don't notice it so much as a scent as, oh, this is what this product smells like. It's just an association, if that makes any sense at all. It does wear pretty well. It doesn't break apart on me. It just will fade away, which is what I'd prefer. Like I said, as long as I don't have dry patches. With dry patches, this is a no-go. But if you have oily skin or normal skin or skin that really doesn't get dry, I think this could work for you if you prefer lightweight coverage. Also, this would work nicely. I prefer at least a medium foundation to full because I can shear that out using a beauty blender or adding some moisturizer to it. And I just feel like if I'm gonna go for light coverage, I might as well use like a tinted SPF or a tinted moisturizer. I just don't have much patience for a light to medium coverage foundation, especially one that really puts a spotlight on dry patches. Next, I'm going in with the Trueskin Serum Concealer in the color Yucca, and this actually is probably my favorite concealer in all of Clean Beauty. I like it especially under my eyes. It does some brightening, but mostly just concealing of the dark circles that I have under there. It does have vitamin C in it, a stabilized form of vitamin C, so that should help over time. The longer you wear this product with some brightening, antioxidants, fighting free radicals, the aging and wrinkles. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see how it looks. I've had this on for about 3 hours. There is some creasing. I did powder it, and this is how it looks. So it definitely creases under my eyes. It doesn't bother me so much because you can't see it really well from a normal distance, and I'm not around anyone anyway, but that's not a good reason for it not to bother me because we all wear makeup, so it makes this look better. What I do is I just tap it out. I sort of press in and tap it out. That seems to take care of it. I just do that every so often throughout the day, and that's how it goes. It is a lightweight, creamy concealer. It's almost, not quite like a whipped consistency. It definitely has medium coverage. It's silky to apply. The best way, again, is to use your fingers. If I use a brush, just like the foundation, it will sometimes leave streaks. It blends seamlessly into the skin. It really does blur imperfections. It wears well. Yes, it creases, but I'm on my way from fine lines to wrinkles, so I don't think this is a surprise. I don't use products with silicones in them. That's probably the only way you're gonna avoid creasing. And it covers blemishes okay. It's, maybe you'd want something more full coverage for that, but the longer you leave it sitting on a colored spot, the better it will do at hiding it up to a certain point. but I really, really like this concealer. I would definitely recommend this. I would get it again. I'm pretty sure this packaging is plastic. Again, this is the old packaging, and I don't know if the new packaging is glass or not, but I definitely like this far better than the foundation packaging. Next, I'm using the MultiStick in Lady Bird. It's a neutral rose with pink and brown undertones. It's a creamy multi-stick. You just can either use a densely packed brush to apply it, or you can use your fingers, or you can just swipe it right onto your face. Obviously, you get more pigment when you swipe it onto your face. Either way, it's just a wash of color. This one is really hard to overdo. I really like this as a blush, but in this video I'm using it as a bronzer, which works great for my skin tone. And this is a fantastic product. This is one of those really you can use everywhere. It's moisturizing enough to use on your lips and be comfortable, but it dries down enough to also wear on your eyes or on your cheeks, and it's not gonna be super sticky. It will have a little bit of a tack to it that is not as bad as the foundation, I don't think. I highly recommend this product. I think this is, maybe it was talked about when it was first released. I haven't really heard much about it. I think it's a fantastic product, and I'm considering getting other colors. I think it's great for travel. It's cute and chunky. I like the packaging, and yeah, this is a good one. Next, I'm going in with the Color Haze Multi-Use Pigment in the color Before Today. Now, this one is a multi-use product, but it is for lips and cheeks. I've also used it on my eyes. This one is creamier than the multi-stick. The multi-stick feels more like a balm, maybe even like a lipstick. This one is definitely more of a cream. It's thicker, and this definitely dries matte, even though it looks shiny when I first put it out on my arm or the back of my hand. I go in with a brush and apply it, because if I want more pigment, I can just apply it right to my face, but if I want to use less pigment, I use the brush. It's a beautiful product, a sheer wash of color. Again, this one's more buildable than the multi-stick. This one I would say is a dusty mauve with cool undertones. They have 5 shades of this. Did I mention 8 shades of the multi-stick and 12 shades of the concealer? This is another really good product that I enjoy. I like the multi-stick better just because it's a little creamier and balmier, and you're less likely to mess it up because it's really hard to get a color block or a more densely packed color. But if you like more bang for your buck, you only need a little bit of this, and I think it will last a really long time. I've already done my eyebrows with a different product. I've tried to get the Ilia Brow Gel multiple times. They are always sold out. It must be some kind of good product, because I've tried on and off over the past year multiple times. So I don't have that product to show you. Instead, I'm going in with the eyeshadow. Also, they do make an eye primer. I don't have that. You could use the concealer as an eye primer. It works about as well as any other eye primer I've tried. Any other eye primer I've tried. It will crease on your lids just like it does under your eyes, so I didn't use it today, but I'm going in with the Cool Nude Necessary eyeshadow palette. They also have a warm nude. I'm just a cool nude person. My skin tone is more neutral, possibly cool, definitely not warm. So I think this is a beautiful compact. It's plastic. Again, they have new packaging, but I think just the color changed and it's still plastic. It has a nice large mirror. You have a nice mix of mattes and satins and metallics. There are 6 shades total. They're talc free. The texture is buttery. They're nicely pigmented. You can build up the pigment or they spread easily. There's little fallout. I think this is a great product. I love this compact. It's great for every day. Don't be afraid of the colors. I went in with what I thought would be a warmer look because we are into the fall weather now. I would normally be really frightened of this berry kind of wine color, but it works. And I don't put it under my eyes because I think that can make me look sick. Then I go in with the Ilia Clean Line Liquid Liner in the color Midnight Express. It only comes in one color. This is a classic black. but it's not the blackest black I've ever used. It's not a super jet black, not a super rich black, but I love the tip of this. If you are looking for an eyeliner that stays in place but aren't good with liquid liners or have never used a liquid liner, I would recommend this. I had never used a liquid liner before. I don't do a cat eye. I've tried, it was horrible. I've tried multiple times. I think the hooded eyes make it really hard as well. Anyway, this is a great purchase for a liner that will stay in place as long as you're good with black, because it will stay in place all day. It might fade a little bit, but it doesn't like feather or run. I would say it's at least water resistant. You don't have to scrub to get it off, but you do need to use, you know, your oil eye cleanser or some kind of eye makeup remover to get it off. It's finely pointed. It's just firm enough that I don't worry about where it's gonna go. It's gonna go right where I put the tip, which is really nice. I like to put a little bit underneath my eyes or my bottom eyelid as well for a little definition, and it's great. Now the mascara. This is their Limitless Lash Mascara in the color After Midnight. This I think also only comes in one color. I happen to have the travel size. Ilia is known for these brushes. I believe the Eyebrow Brush has the same kind of brush as the mascara. One side is short, and that is to curl and volumize, and the other side has these straight comb-like bristles that are for lengthening and lifting and separating. I believe it's a plastic wand or bristles. I am not a fan of this wand. For one thing, when I put my mascara on, I tend to kind of roll it around so that I, coat the lashes well. And this wand, I end up poking myself in the eye so many times. I have to go so slowly, like look at it, see which side I'm using, make sure I use that side, and then hold it out and look again. I think if you have younger eyes, this is less of an issue. I know this is the reality. But I also think if you're a person who likes long, feathery lashes, this is a great product for you. If you want to apply a little less or go lighter, it's a great no makeup kind of mascara. It can be lighter, but give some definition and oomph to your lashes. I personally prefer a volumizing mascara. I like a rich black volumizing mascara. This is not that, and as I mentioned, I don't like the wand. I would recommend this because it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't irritate my eyes, and it washes off so easily, which to me is a huge factor. So I would recommend it if you're a person who likes the longer feathery eyelash look. I'm going in with the highlighter. It's their liquid highlighter. I believe I have the color Nova. I have it in an old Fit Glow sample container. It's a glass container, so I just kept it. I got the sample of this, and holy cow, it includes a lot. You only need the littlest bit to use anyway. So if you were at all curious about this product, I highly recommend getting a free sample. I believe Detox Market gives free samples, well, of anything you want, but you could choose this with a purchase. Credo Beauty also, probably just about anywhere. If you make a purchase, you can get a free sample. Do it. I love it. I absolutely love this product. What I want to do, and I keep forgetting to try, is to use this as a primer because it would add a luminous base. It offers blue light protection as well because of, I think, like marine plant extracts, but it definitely does have UV light protection. This product is also vegan. The mascara is not vegan. I don't think any of the other products are vegan, although they are all cruelty-free. This is gel-based, and you can see you just need a little bit. It is gorgeous. It does dry down, so you can still see it, but it dries completely down. So there's no stickiness. I put it in the inner corner of my eyes as well. It doesn't irritate my eyes. I think this is a beautiful product. It could pair with any foundation I would expect. I don't think it would cause it to pill. It would just add a luminosity, and I think it adds the most beautiful, subtle highlight. So if you're looking for a natural kind of highlight that you want that look, but you don't want glitter or shimmer, I think this would be perfect for you. I don't believe there's a scent. no scent. It does have a little bit of a smell, but it's not the same as the foundation, which I don't like. You can really sheer it out. It does come in 3 colors. One's a little more silvery and one's a little more pink, and this one's more gold. Before I go into the last product, this is their Tinted Lip Conditioner, SPF 15 in the color Darlin. This is one of my favorite lip products of all time. I don't see their SPF lip products anywhere anymore. This is a newer packaging though, so I know they sell it, but their tinted lip conditioners without the SPF would have a very similar formula. It is nourishing, it's like a lip balm, it stays put. The color I got is a great neutral nude. I just love it. It is super comfortable. I think I'm gonna put some on right now. It has a nice slip, it's not too heavy. This product has a little bit of shine to it. I highly recommend their lip products. I definitely want to get more, but what I went in today with in the video is the Balmy Gloss in the color Linger. It's actually a lip oil that's meant to condition your lips. It's very comfortable, it's lightweight, it's not super oily or heavy. It's slippery on the lips, but not too slick. It has quite a bit of pigment. It will offer pigmentation and a little bit of staining. Not a whole lot. It is a lip oil and it wears off pretty quickly, but I really like it. It's a great throw in your purse or keep around the house kind of product that's just comfortable and nourishing and offers a little bit of color. Not really shiny. I think they did say it's a gloss, but it's not really shiny. It just, you know, has that nice, maybe a sheen to it. So I'm gonna put a little bit on top of my lipstick. The lip oil does come in multiple shades. All products I talked about today will be linked in the description box down below. I always link all products. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm trying to think if there's any other questions that I didn't answer about these products, please reach out and let me know. If there's a standout product that you think I need to try, please let me know. I really want to try their Soft Focus finishing powder. I've heard great things about that. I have multiple powders going right now though, so it seems a little wasteful to get that, but I always like to try new things, as you know, so I'll probably end up getting it in the near future. In the meantime, I hope you guys find some time to pamper yourself today. Bye.